entirety of it, but I do think it might provide a little bit of context to help you. So I'm going to ask you to endure it again. So The Emperor of the Moon is a farce, comedy play in the style of commedia dell'arte, which is an Italian form of theater from I think far back into the 1500s, in which the actors are all stock characters. The dumb father, the bimbo, or whatever. And the audience was familiar with the types, and the actors would get together before the performance, and they would talk about a situation, an overall simple kind of plot for the evening's play. The actors would come out and perform it, improvising the entire play. But because they knew their characters, they could all figure out how to make it happen. The Italian theaters took it on their commedia dell'arte plays on tour throughout Europe, and so other countries adopted that style of plays. In England and France, playwrights wrote scripts. They called it plays maybe had improvisation. They actually had a script to follow. This play was written in 1687 by a woman named Afra Ben. And she was a spy in Senegal. She was a professional playwright. There's a movie about her coming out soon. But she's an interesting character, and she wrote the stock characters, used that. But again, the audiences that time would have been familiar with the characters, so it's a little easier to follow what's going on. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the relationships that are established in other kinds of plays early on are not here. The play's going, and you kind of have to figure out what's going on, because, again, you would be familiar with the characters. The play is set in Naples, Italy, and I've chosen, quite simply because I didn't want to have to buy wigs. 17th century wigs are expensive and really funny looking. So I thought we'd utilize the historical component of the space race in the 1950s and early 60s to help us in this play. So it does have a more modern setting. But first I'd like to, before we begin, I want to introduce you to the main characters. There are 8 of them, and they have weird names, so it's hard to remember it just from their names alone. First of all, we have Dr. Baliardo. Dr. Baliardo has a manservant named Scaramouche. Seemingly normal doctor, but he's a little whacked. He has a daughter and a niece, Ilaria and Bellamont. And their respective lovers, Cinzio and Charmant. Charmant also has a manservant, and his name is Harlequin. Dr. Baliardo is particularly protective of his wards, so he has hired a governess. Her name is Mopsiphil. Mopsiphil herself has 2 porters? Oh man, I don't know that word. Porters. Harlequin and Scaramouche are both vying for the attention of the lovely Mopsiphil. Now, I told you the doctor was a little whacked. He's obsessed with the notion from reading ancient documents that there's life on the moon, and that if he could just get husbands for his daughter and niece from the moon, that his grandchildren would then be born immortal. So why wouldn't people want to marry their wards off to moon people? So the daughter's lovers are a little frustrated with this. So they get together and put together a bit of a scheme to get what they want. You guys may be dismissed. The Baroque theater was a really interesting place For the first time in history, theater took place indoors. Even in Shakespeare's time, it was only his later plays that were performed inside. And as such, they were exploring different ideas of what could be shown, scenery, and all kinds of things that could change. So there was much music throughout the play, and we're including music in our play. And also there was a prologue that kind of brings the audience into what's happening. The prologue is kind of an essay on how audiences are fickle about what they see in the theater. And so we present The Emperor of the Moon.
Long and at vast expense, the industrious stage has strove to please a dull, ungrateful age.
With heroes and with gods we first began,
And thundered to you heroic strain.
Some dying, lovesick queen each night you enjoy, and with magnificence at last recloyed.
our drums and trumpets
Do-do-do-do.
Frightened all the women.
Our fighting scared the bow and billet do men.
so Spark
In an intrigue of quality,
grows weary of his splendid drudgery
hates the fatigue,
and cries,
pox upon her. What damn bustles here with love and honor?
In other comedy we next appear. No fop or cuckold, but a slapdash we had him here. We showed you all, but you malicious grown. Friends' vices to expose and hide your own. Cried, damn it, this is such or such a one.
Yet
Held
plague, what does a scribbler mean?
With his damned characters and plot obscene.
no woman without vizard in the nation can see it twice and keep her reputation.
That's certain. Forgetting that he himself in every gross lampoon.
Her lewder secret spreads about the town.
Whilst their feigned niceness is but cautious fear.
Their own intrigue shall be unraveled here.
Our next recourse was dwindling down to farce.
Soons, with stuffs here, 'tis all over my...
Well, gentlemen.
Since none of these has fed.
Gad, we have but a share in the speaking head.
It's your I like a big pizza pie.
That's amore.
That's amore.
When you dance down the street with the moon at your feet.
That's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling,
And you'll sing Vita Bella.
hearts will play, tippy-tippy-tay, like a guitar in Tella.
When the stars make you drool just like pasta fazool, that's amore.
When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. You're in love. When you walk in a dream and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Signore. Me, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore. Scusami, but you see back in old Napoli, back in old Napoli, Napoli, that's amore, that's amore, that's
Scarlet return and bring me news of Cynthia.
Truly, I was so sleepy last night, I know nothing of the adventure for which you kept so close a prisoner today, and more strictly guarded than usual.
Cintio came with music last night under my window, which, my father hearing, he sallied out with his myrmidons upon him. I heard them fighting, but what hurt was done, or whether Cintio were discovered to him, I know not. But the letter I sent him now by scarring, which will occasion me soon with intelligence.
And see, madam, where your trusty Roger comes. You may advance and fear none but your
away and keep the door.
Oh, dear Scaramouche, hast thou delivered my letter to Don Cinthio?
Yes, yes, what should I deliver else?
And, well, how does he?
Lord, how should he do?
Why, well, he should do.
So he is, as well as a knight-adventuring lover can be, for he has got but one move.
Oh, who did say you? Oh, heavens, 'tis not mortal.
I have no great skill. They say it may be dangerous.
Oh, I die with fear. Where is he wounded?
Why, madam, he is run quite through the heart, but the fellow may live if I please.
Thou please, torment me not with riddles.
There is a certain cordial balsam called the Fair Lady, which, outwardly applied to his bosom, will provide a better cure than any weapon or sympathetic powder, meaning your ladyship.
Was Cinthio then not wounded?
No, otherwise than by your fair eyes. He got away unseen and unknown.
Don't you know how precious time is? Why do you pull it away thus? What said he to my letter?
Lord, what should he say?
100 dear soft things of love, and kiss it as often, and bless me for my goodness.
Why, so he did.
Ask thee 1,000 questions of my health after my last night's fright,
So he did.
expressing all the kind concern love could inspire for the punishment my father has inflicted on me for entertaining him at my window last night,
All this he did.
and for being confined a prisoner to my apartment without the hope or almost possibility of seeing him anymore.
Dear, I think you are a little mistaken. For besides the plot I have laid to bring you two together, there are such stratagems brewing, not only to bring you together, but with your father's consent too. Such a plot, madam.
That would be worthy of thy brain, for thee what?
Such a
I'm
device.
impatient.
Such a conundrum. Well, if there be wise men and conjurers in the world, they are intriguing lovers.
Out with it.
Madam, you must know that your father, my master the doctor, is a bit whimsical. Don't quixotish or romantic.
Or rather mad.
That were uncivil to be supposed by me, but lunatic we may call him, because he's always traveling to the moon.
And so religiously believes that there is a world there. One that he discourses as gravely of the people, the government, institutions, laws, manners, religion, and constitution, as if he'd been bred a Machiavel there.
How came he thus infected first?